We all have a philosophy or philosophies that guide us in life. Maybe it's chosen, maybe it's inherited, maybe we defaulted to our parents or spiritual leaders or teachers. However we got it, we all got it. And it affects how we see the world, how we think, what we believe and what we don't believe, what we feel and how we experience things. And ultimately, and I believe most importantly, what we choose to do. Now at Be Crash Free, we inspire and empower people to make those choices and take action based on the philosophy of reality, reason, and judgment. I've worked in the field of traffic safety for almost 30 years. I've taught hundreds of classes and trained thousands of students and instructors. I love this work, and I believe that the work we do in this field makes a difference in people's lives. And it's this spirit that drove me to create Be Crash Free. Now, over my time in the safety industry, I've learned there are only two aspects to traffic safety: preventing the crash and surviving the crash, and that's it. I've learned the consequences of crashing affect much more than just ourselves. It affects spouses and kids, parents, friends, and coworkers. I've learned as much work as there is in traffic laws and regulations, media campaigns, roadway engineering, and such. In the moment of truth, it all comes down to the person at the controls. It's me, and it's you. I've learned that whether in a car, on a motorcycle, or just living our lives, the choices we make and the actions we take shape our futures. I started asking different questions. With all the factors outside of my control, what is in my control? What can I do when bad things happen? What can I do before bad things happen? And what can I do to prevent the bad things from happening at all? I have the freedom to choose. What am I choosing and why? I've always loved reading and studying philosophy. And after a quarter century in the traffic safety business, I saw the connection between the two. Our philosophy affects what we choose to do, and what we choose to do leads to our outcomes. And the great news is that we get to choose that philosophy. For traffic, for health and wellness, for productivity and success, for raising our kids, just for living our lives. At Be Crash Free, we see our mission as helping people ask and answer questions for themselves. Questions like, what do I really want as long-term outcomes for me and for those I love? How do I take control of those things I do have control over? How do I stack the odds in my favor? And these actions I'm taking, are they from my deliberate choices, or am I just doing what others do? How do I make choices and take action that will lead me to prevent and survive crashes? In a car or on a motorcycle, at work, with my family, in my health, in life. My belief is that the successes we seek in life will come from embracing reality. Hey, what is. Using reason. What does it mean? What is the likely result? What can I predict based on my knowledge, logic, and the law of cause and effect? Applying our best judgment. Based on what is and what it means, what do I choose to do? And keeping a focus on our own self-interest. What do I want long-term? What do I value? What do I want to provide for my family? What do I want to contribute to the world? What do I want to leave as a legacy? There is risk involved in driving. There's risk involved in living. Bad things can and do happen. Our work strives to inspire and empower you to accept and manage those risks, but to do so with eyes open, a clear vision of reality, to think critically about that reality using logic and reason, and then to apply your best judgment, choices and actions informed by that critical thinking. None of us wants to crash, and if we do experience a crash, we all want to survive it in the best condition possible. Our job is to support you in doing just that. At Be Crash Free, we believe that when we live by reality, reason, and judgment, it serves us. It serves our health, our wealth, our lives, our families and loved ones, and all the future contributions we have to make to the world.